welcome to my channel. I'm Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. I want to try that super fun TikTok hack that I've been seeing all over the place where you do your eyeshadow in like streaks on the lid and then blend it together. And I've seen people do like neutrals and they go from dark to light, and I've seen people do like a bunch of fun colors. I'll probably do neutrals because that's who I am. I like a neutral brown lid. Might do like from a dark brown to like a shimmery light color or something. But I want to try that out. I think it looks fun. I want to see how it really works. I mean, everybody makes it seem like, oh, it turns out so great, but is it like you really have to do a ton of blending, or does it actually work pretty darn well? Like, I don't know. I'm super curious to try it out. So before we get there though, I want to go ahead and throw on all my skin and all that good stuff just so we can jump right into the eye, because I feel like that's the whole point of this video, right? Like testing out this fun TikTok hack. So I'm going to throw on my skin, all my foundation, all that good stuff, and then we will jump right into the TikTok hack eyeshadow situation thing. My skin is all done, so let's jump into the eyes. I was going to go boring and neutral and do some brows, a little bit of shimmer or something, but then I saw my Pat McGrath palette sitting here. This is the Mothership 8, I believe, Divine Rose 2 palette. I haven't used this palette in quite a while, and I was like, you know what, I should use that palette. It's got some pretty colors. We can make a fun look with this and really test to see kind of what this look does, right? So I think what we're going to do is start on the darkest color and work our way in. It's kind of what I feel I should do. So I want to start by taking this really pretty deep plum purpley color and working that right in the outer corner, and I guess I'm just going to make a nice little streak like so. These Pat McGrath shadows are pretty darn pigmented, so don't need to go in super heavy-handed with these, and I'm hoping that they're not too overly pigmented to where they don't blend out very easily. I don't know. Okay. Well, so there's one. So now I'm going to go into the shade right next to it, which is kind of this pretty shimmery purpley shade. It's kind of got a little bit of brown in it. And I'm just going to go right next to it, I guess. And draw my line. So now I'm going to go into this pretty kind of champagne-y, rose gold-ish colored shade there. I think this brush that I just picked up is maybe a little too fluffy. I think the first two brushes I was using were a little better. They were a little smaller and a little more of a packing brush, versus this one's a little bit more of a fluffy brush. I mean, it kind of does the trick, but I feel like it's not quite as confined to its little streak section as my other two were. I feel like with these shimmer shades, I'm having to kind of pack them on a little more to get them to be a little more like, bam, this is my section, you know? And I'm gonna go into this really pretty creamy shimmery color over here. This shade has a little bit of pearlescence to it. Then I'm gonna finish off the shadows by taking this really pretty pearlescent-y, like silvery color. It's maybe a little more champagne than silver. And I'm basically going to pop that on the inner corner, because we're like all the way to the inner corner right now. Okay, so, okay, that's how it looks. I feel like out here you can see the streaking a lot more. It got a little more blurry and messy, a little more blended the closer we got to the center, but it's alright. We'll make it work. So now I'm just going to take my favorite blending brush and I guess start to blend these shadows together. Colors feel very fall, not gonna lie. Like the purpley and that kind of goldy orange bronze color of that color we put right in the center just feels very fall. So this is really looking very patchy, and maybe it's the shadows I use, but I feel like it's just looking a little wonky because I don't feel like the Pat McGrath shadows are patchy shadows. It just looks really weird. Let's blend this side out, see what happens. Okay, so I've been doing a decent amount of blending, and I feel like it looks a little bit patchy out here, and I don't know if that's the shadows that look patchy or if that's because they literally had it in these streaks, and so that shadow is just laid down in those spots where we put it down in the beginning, and I just can't quite get it to blend out. I don't think it's the shadows themselves that are looking patchy, because Pat McGrath is a good brand. They're not cheap shadows, and they don't typically look patchy on me, so I don't think it's the shadows themselves that look patchy. I think it has to do with the application process that's making it look a little patchy. Overall, the color choice is very pretty. Like I said, it feels very fall, but I think it's the application process that makes it look patchy, and I don't hate it, but there are definitely better ways to apply your eyeshadow, to do your eyeshadow. Like, this hack isn't necessarily a hack unless you're terrible with doing makeup. I don't love it. I've definitely seen worse, but I feel like there's a million and one better ways to do your eyeshadow. Maybe part of the problem is I don't love that there's shimmer, that I use shimmer all the way out here. Pretty much the only matte shadow I used was right on the outer corner, and I typically don't like to use that much shimmer, but it was just kind of how things worked out with the palette I chose. I don't know, I'm not in love with it. And I also am going to go through and kind of sweep away any bit of fallout. I feel like I also need to maybe smoke out the under eye just a hair. I kind of take that kind of fun rose gold shimmery shade that we use and smoke the under eye out with that. I haven't really worn eyeshadow other than some brown neutrals in a while, so this feels nice to have some eyeshadow on, to have a nice eye look. But yeah, I'm not digging this TikTok hack. Let me know if you guys have tried it and what you think about it. If you loved it, if you hated it. Maybe I need to try it with different shadows, but I don't know. Let me, like, do you see what I'm seeing? Like, I just feel like it looks patchy. Like, I feel like I can still see where I laid those shadows down, and I really, really blended them out. Like, if I blend anymore, I feel like they're all just gonna get muddy and all turn into one solid color. So, this hack's not for me. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it works, but it's just, you could do a lot better. I feel like you could get a lot better results doing a lot easier techniques than this one. I need to throw a lip on. I also need to finish off my eyes with some lashes or mascara, and I've been doing a lot of just doing mascara lately. I don't know why. Like, for the last year and a half, I have been wearing lashes like every freaking day, but the last like few weeks I have pretty much only been wearing mascara. It's been kind of nice not have to worry about them, not have to deal with those lashes every day. So I don't know, I'm gonna either put some mascara on or put some falsies on, and I'm gonna put a lip on, and I'll come back to show you what the completed look looks like. So I did end up throwing lashes on. I really wasn't going to, but I said, you know, it's a video, might as well do it for the sake of the video. Plus this is kind of a little more glam of an eye look. And because I was feeling the fall vibes of the eye, I went with a nice fall colored lip. This lip I got from a FabFitFun. I think my summer FabFitFun actually. And this was from the brand called Minted. And I have not worn it before. It is a liquid lipstick in the shade Blood Orange. Super pretty. And I topped it off with my new like lip obsession. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. I think it's like a beautiful combination. Although this looks good over top of anything I have discovered, but I feel like this look is like screaming fall. I'm so ready for fall, to be honest. But overall, love the look. Don't love how the eyeshadow ended up looking, as far as just, it's a little patchy, but like I said, not the worst thing in the world. I've definitely tried some techniques and done some things with eyeshadow that have turned out way worse. So in terms of hacks, this isn't the worst, but you could definitely do some other things that are, I think, easier and look better. So not my favorite thing in the world, but it worked. It turned out fine. It did the job. I will probably try it out on my own with some other shadows and see if it turns out a little less patchy. However, overall, this look looks good. I like it. It's got major fall vibes and I am here for it. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. And like I said, let me know if you've tried this hack and if it worked out for you, or if you got the same kind of results and feel as I did. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.